Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to our member focus playlist with Napoleon Total War in our Egypt campaign. In the last episode it ended a little bit on a rough note. Long story short, I'm a little bored with the game right now, I'm not gonna lie. Every battle seems repetitive, there's not much progress, and I know, like, this isn't me saying, hey, I'm losing, so I'm bored. This isn't it at all. This is saying that there is 2 minutes of empire building right here, and 20 minutes of the exact same battle every time. So the progress of what's going on is just repetitive and is it's just boring. Like, there's no other way to say it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this one episode, maybe two, to see if things pick up. We're going to accept that our losses are going to happen here. We are going to have to keep a large garrison in Cairo, and we're going to have to push west fast. Because again, I don't know how much longer I'm going to last. Also, you'll hear the occasional rumble behind me because I am recording during a rather intense storm. It is what it is. But anyways, thank you first and foremost, YouTube members. You are keeping this channel alive and supported. It is very much appreciated. Now let's dive in. I don't want to worry about any college things. Basically, right now, what I want to do is I want to focus on things that either generate money or enhance my replenishment rate. Clearances. 3 to replenishment rates. We're going to roll with that. Fantastic. That's a cheap upgrade as well in retrospect to all the stuff. This doesn't do anything for me. We do have some things down here that we could work on, like a magistrate. Again, I'm not sure that that would really help. I'm not going to worry about it right now. What we are going to worry about is we are going to move our entire regiment. Right? Yeah, oui, monsieur is correct. We're going to move our entire regiment. Well, no, we'll go ahead and move these guys as well. And we're pretty much at the point now where they are okay. And so I'm only going to drop in 2 of these guys, and the rest of these boyos don't have the space right now. But we're going to move right... Well, yeah, we do. We almost have enough space. We are going to drop both of those boyos in. Perfect. Well done. I don't have the ability. Oh, I do have the ability. I just don't have the money, or no, the space rather. So we're going to move a militia. We'll actually move the militia back there. I'd rather not have any militia, so there we go. That's going to give us plenty of space. I really would like to be done having militia in my armies. Now we can recruit someone. One to command, master gunner, one artillery, land battles. We're going to roll with Auguste Marmont, since we lost both of our generals in the last battle. All is well and good in the neighborhood. Now we're moving here. We had Napoleon move, right? Yes. So we are limited in our space. No worries there. We are going to go ahead and tax the crap out of this place. There we go. It's at least 53. It's not a lot. We're going to lose it, and that's okay. So there's not much left to do. We still have to fight this army, which looks to be a rather large battle. In a little bit, we'll see what we can do. Workers are on strike. I don't doubt that. Actually... let's try this real quick. If I exempt it from tax, we'll just do that. Maybe we'll last a little bit longer. Anyways, we do have a couple of large armies here, which I think we could definitely take. We do have 3 full things of our chasseurs, a cheval. And so we are going to move the entire army here for the moment. We're going to move this way to get into here. And then we are going to go after this guy. We need to take him out. We don't know what they have, but it's not a whole lot. There we go. Yeah, we're on equal measure. And it looks like it's just a bunch of irregulars with some cabs. So this is going to be a simple battle. It's going to be very easy, but we're still going to fight it. All right. We have a lot of troops that we cannot see, but we do see that the camel gunners are on the flanks. So we definitely want to make sure that we protect those. Now, in terms of just battlefield, we have a very crappy position. We have a lot of land that doesn't allow us to reach with our artillery. So we are going to do a little bit of camping today. We're going to push these guys over here because that's just the best spot that gives us the best chances. And then what we are going to do is we are going to have to just kind of post up and let things roll and then set up afterwards, because otherwise we're not going to be able to make it, which is fine. Boom and all boom. Our last little boyos here. There we go. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is we are going to move our troops over and about. Now, admittedly, we did we did initiate the battle rather. So we are going to have to fight it and move up first. But I want to make sure that we have the best chance at surviving by bringing everyone around in a boot. They're just going to charge when we get moving. But these guys outside of my range, they are not. If we have to unlimber, then we have to unlimber. I don't mind it. I don't think it'll cause any problems. What we are going to do is we're going to keep our guys moving and moving up. There we go. They're taking some big hits. Let's go ahead and canister shot it up. There we go. All right, cool. Well, they are moved around. Now, what we're going to do, we are already going to Limber up. These boyos are moving away from us, and we have to pursue them. So it looks like they're all just like headed up to this hill, which will be a really, really crappy thing if they actually get up there. I mean, I'm gonna have to, I don't even know that I could get up there. I think that's what they actually are gonna do. Oh my word. Okay, fine. Well, we're just gonna take all of these guys and we're just gonna have them run. Now, our artillery, we're gonna have to bring them up and hope that they do well. And we can get, oh, I really hate that they don't have like the groups in order, unless there's a key that I just don't know about. They don't really seem to be prepared for anything else to happen, so we are going to let this go, and we are going to let these guys... I swear on my life, though, that if they shoot and they kill their own guys, I think they do kill their own guys every time they do a volley. I swear that's a thing that actually happens. Like, we just lost half of our troop. No more. Please stop shooting for the love of everything holy. Good Lord Almighty. We have camel gunners running. We're just going to push into them. I really don't care at this point. I have zero cares at all. Oh, and these guys are just gonna what? They're just gonna run into me? That doesn't make a lot of sense either. Let's go ahead and unlimber though. Which one? An entire unit of artillery is already dead. Cool beans. This is working out fantastic. All right. I don't even think it's just a misunderstanding. I think it's just like a what in the holy freaking crap is going on here. We're gonna have to run them down, and then we're gonna have to take these guys on. Please get back on your... There we go. You can at least man one cannon. Holy cow. They seem to really, really enjoy melee. I don't even know that they have muskets. It doesn't look like they do. These may be melee troops only. And why are they routing? I just don't understand. Let's get him over here. This was not a good battle at all. And I'm trying to understand what these guys are even doing. They've completely routed. Great. You are tired but confident. A good place to be in. All right, boys. Let's get some work done. Please. Name of everything that's holy. There we go. There we go. Get out of there, boyos. They're coming for you. This bunch of sword-wielding mother truckers. No, you're going to run fast. Because you're going to have to hold a line. There we go. Go after them. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to charge them anyways. Move up a bit. Charge them. They are disorganized. There we go. Charge them in the backside. What an ugly battle. My word. Well, you know what? I asked for something different. I did. I definitely 100% asked for something different. And boy freaking howdy did I get something different. Who's running? Oh, these guys? That's fine. We're going to get into some old school melee tactics. We're going to do a little bit of flanking. It's not there yet. No, it's not. You are a liar. We are not even close to being there yet. Fire. Fire at will. I'll hit these guys in the back. Can you fire, please? Thank you. Let's go after them. You coming after me? That's fine. Set up. Ready, aim, fire. Anytime. Don't know what the heck you're doing there. Holy Moses. Please just fire on this guy. There we go. Very nice. Please kill the general. Please run. Alright. There we go. So an interesting battle still. Definitely changes up. Oh, my sweet heavenly word. Just take him out. There you go. Take him out. There we go. Well, that was a not fun battle whatsoever. We got absolutely decimated. Like, we got wrecked. A lot of friendly fire as well. He returns home. Yep, that's okay. Let's go ahead and get him back. I don't have the ability to pursue him, and we could probably go after this guy. But I don't think that these guys necessarily have what it takes. We could still fight these guys off if they came after me. Unfortunately, this army could still reach us. It has a stupidly long range. But anyways, we can continue to move along as much as possible. We need to get our guys back at port. I know the British Navy is still out there, and we just need to get these guys moving along. So we do have quite a few people here, but I want them to get as much replenishment as possible. So we're going to drop them out. We're going to move the entire army over here. And they have slow replenishment as well. What in the world is up with this region? I don't even know that this region really has anything to offer it. There's the clearances there. Yeah, I would almost say it would be better to move into a different place. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and just migrate the army over to here. Yeah, they're getting a significantly better deal there. Okay, cool. We're going to move these lads. These are militia. I'm going to get my regiment on foot out of there. Move them into there. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. They're going to hopefully start getting a lot of stuff built up. We're not going to be able to get into that space. Alright, not much else we can do. Alright, I do think we're going to end up whipping these boyos out. We're going to move Napoleon into here. He's going to be able to recruit very well. Alright, he retreated. That's interesting. We're going to go ahead and auto-resolve that. That's very much worth it to me. And then we're actually going to bring these guys back into here so they get out of attrition. There we go. Alright, we're going to move our militia out of here for the moment. And we get some very decent replenishment. It's not very fast, but it's still worth it overall. Get some reinforcements in there. So now we're kind of a little more protected, a little more everything. We've got a little bit of money in our pockets as well. Now, ideally, I would like to just boost. I would just like to boost my economy. Don't know if that's possible. And I kind of would like to see if I can poke a bear. Doesn't look like I can. I was going to see if I couldn't poke a trade route, but maybe someone else is, or it's just not available to me. We're going to ride out of here. I know that's going to happen. Napoleon's army does have space. I'm just trying to think of what we should do. Or if we should come into here and start working on them, because we do have a full army there, a near enough full army. They can only recruit militia, a magistrate. I just don't know if that's worth it. 5% bonus to the region for the tax rate. 5%, I mean, that's 200? No, that's not. Do minus 100. Yeah, that's not bad. I think we'll do that. 5% tax rate or 10%. Oh yeah, that's definitely worth it then. We'll go ahead and rock into that. That's all we can do. A little more recovery needed before we expand. Napoleon has coalesced. I hate that word. I hate that word with everything in me. It's a gross word. It sounds nasty. It sounds way worse than it actually is. We have a rebellion. We have a raid over here that we can't really take care of at the moment. But what we can take care of, I think, is our ability to siege Zagzig. Definitely. We're going to continue the siege because we are, even though we can only reinforce one at a time, I have to remember that, we are going to reinforce with additional troops. There we go. Now, this army is consistent of actually some decent troops. We have Libyan Bedouins, peasant levies, and some 9-pounders. They still aren't going to go anywhere, but that's fine. Now, we have 5 units of artillery. Fortunately, we have some cav here. I think this is going to be very doable for us. Let's dive right on in. All right, a little bit of different terrain too. So I threatened to leave, and it's like, okay, fine, we'll do something cool, okay? Okay, just don't leave. So we have some artillery over on that front. We have artillery on the other flanks. So basically, if we can push to one side or the other, we'll be good. We're going to push over to this side. We're going to make that very, very apparent. And in fact, we're going to rain down hell all the way across. We need to be able to get everyone in. This unit in particular just doesn't want to get everyone. There we go. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and just have a massive artillery barrage right from the get-go. We got our cav over here, so we can go ahead and keep them running. Got my general. Everything is all well and good in the neighborhood there. And then we're going to start drafting our people. Actually, our light foot are going to just be here for kicks and giggles, as well as support. Everyone here has the capacity to go in a square as well, so if we decide that becomes an issue, we're all well and good. Same's going to happen over here. We are just going to move afterwards, but we're going to start the battle right here so they can start just unleashing hell. That is the sole purpose here. And we do have reinforcements. They're on the very other side of the map. That's not a problem. In fact, that's kind of nice because we're going to be able to kind of wear them down a little quicker. Make them split their forces up. And we are going to go ahead and move up. Now, what we don't need to focus on, we don't need to focus on the artillery. I'm going to go take out the artillery myself. What we do need to focus on are all of the peasants that'll be coming over here to work on all that other stuff. All right, I said stop. Thank you. And then over here, we're just gonna square up, bring it on, Mamelukes. But I don't think we're going anywhere. Not right now, anyways. All right, so they do have some stakes, so we are gonna have to be mindful of that. But otherwise, we're just gonna be raining consistent hell down on them. And I love it. Please stop attacking. They've left stakes like everywhere. And that's totally fine. I'm not going to do anything against that, but we are going to move our troops up here. Are they being attacked? They are, but we're all good. We should be able to avoid the stakes for the most part. Any damages we encounter there will be minimal. Nice. Now we do have troops over here, so we're going to be mindful of that. There we go. Those guys have routed. We're going to move up. Very nice. All right, we're going to keep our maneuvers kind of as they are. We're going to try and make everything work out. But until then, I'll see you when the next little bit of action happens. All right, here we go. Well, we got lots of stuff all going down at once. This is what we like to see. Nice little bit of action. Over here, we have guys charging the artillery who just have, like, no clue, I guess, that we're coming up here. There we go. Congratulations. We have our flank over here, which are starting to see some action. That was a very solid volley. We have this flank over here as well, and we're kind of sneaking behind them. Don't know if they just don't know, they don't see, or what's happening. But we're still going to push and take out the rest of their artillery as we engage with our final battle lines. All right, looks like we are getting a little bit flanked. If we can steer clear of all the stakes, I think we would actually be able to do a good job. But it's just steering clear of all the stakes. That's the very difficult part. We're going to go ahead and come over here. We are starting to see kind of a little bit of overwhelmingness. And again, kind of just hoping that we're able to take someone out. Stakes are all over there. Let's go after those peasant levy. We're at. There was a unit that was kind of just like a little bit messed up. Hopefully we can survive that melee. Let's go ahead and bring our general down here. Some camel cav. There we go. Brilliant. We're able to get that charge off. Really take those guys out. Sweet. We're going to work on that too. Doing great so far. A little overwhelmed. Like our troops are actually being overwhelmed. There we go. Let's get them down there. We just need to stay out of the stakes. That's all we need to worry about. There we go. Taking out those Bedouins. Take them out a little bit faster, please. Sweet. That'll be a great charge. They're not going to be able to do much against that. It's a little bit of a lackluster attack, but okay. I think so, too. We need to get these guys into the mix. And what I don't need is I don't need them routing through those stakes. There we go. All right, they look to be floundering a little bit. We're going to boost the morale of all of our troops. Sweet, go ahead and go after him. I know, because I'm making him be under attack. That's how this whole thing works. Got to get the general in there. There we are. Friggin' brilliant. Head back. Nope, we're definitely going to continue. All right. I'd say that's a little more than a close victory, but we did actually do really well. Only 72 friendly fire kills, so that's really, really awesome. We are not. We are going to loot the crap out of this place. Although looting has bolstered your treasury, all buildings have been damaged, there's a greater unrest. Has recovered from his wounds. I thought we already covered from our wounds. We do have an actual rebellion over here now. And now, like I said, I think this may have been the way to go from the get-go, because it does give us quite a bit of space to breathe, as it were, and allow us to build up our recruitment across the board. So that's what we're going to work on. Classical University isn't going to cut it. Neither is all of that. We have Napoleon coming in. We could recruit a general. I do wish we could have, like, mercenaries. But I get why. Actually, I don't get why, but we don't know why. We're going to be good there. I'm actually going to chill out here. That was a big boost. Big ol' thunderclap here. And we are going to work on recruitment. Recruitment and infrastructure, if at all possible. Lumber mill gets us some extra stuff. We're going to do that. That's totally fine by me. A members club, again, I just don't see the point right now out of everything that's going on. But we do have another region, and I do believe this is one of our bigger objectives. No, it's not. North Sinai is. Interesting. However, we can start working here. We're going to be boosting that, and then we're going to go down to hopefully the Suez, or we're going to have ourselves a pretty friggin' legit battle that's about to go down with the Mamelukes and the actual Ottoman Empire. Okay, things are getting a little bit serious now. Well, that was quite the turn, and quite the turn because, well, one, we have a huge army coming in here and no army to actually defend it outside of this ragtag group of soldiers. We have kind of a guy who's just busting out their way at the edge. We can come into here. We're going to go ahead and auto-resolve that. I'm fine. Oh, we definitely should have, like, won that. I don't know about that. I think that's kind of a BS thing, in my opinion. That's all right, though. We have the ability in our army to handle 3 more infantry, so we are going to do that. As for this army here, we can bolster these guys. But I think what we're going to have to do here is we are going to have to consolidate. Unfortunately, that seems to be the best solution for us. So what we are going to do is we are going to move our entire force here. I have how many slots left? I have 3 slots left. Move it down to here. We're going to move the rest of our armies here. And we are going to... We do have quite a bit of discontent, which we knew would happen. It's a bit ridiculous that I can't reach that, albeit a little bit understandable. We're good elsewhere. School of Poetry gives us more recruitment. I'm not about the recruitment at the moment. What we could do... Let's go ahead and get the magistrate here, because I do believe Cairo supplies us, yes, with quite a good chunk of dough. I do think we're going to fight this battle, but unfortunately, this is an extremely short episode, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. That was a very big one we took over here at Zanzidig. However, we are going to have to cut it short because, well, it's getting a little nasty here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Made some progress. I'm a little bit revitalized. I still don't know how to deal with this because it seems like they're just kind of spawning infinite armies across the board, and there's just nothing that I can do. But we'll give it at least one more episode, especially since this one was so short. So thank you so much to our YouTube members for your early access support, essentially what it is at this point. If you want to become a YouTube member, you can subscribe at any tier on the membership level and get early access to all of these videos before they hit the public. Otherwise, do all the things you know to do. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments in the comment section down below. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.